Hey, Frank Paris here. I have been wanting to put this trick up for a number of years, and I just didn't get time to put it up, and I didn't want to reveal how this is done because it's a great little quick card packet trick, which is really cool. So I'm going to do the trick, and then I'm going to explain how it's done. Okay? The first card trick I ever saw, the first card trick, I mean the very, very first card trick I ever saw, the magician counted out 1, 2, 3, 4 playing cards and he threw one down. And he said, "How much do I have left?" And I said, "You have three." He says, "No, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards." I said, "Well, that's impossible. You can't just take one card and throw it down and tell me you still have 4 cards." He says, "Yeah, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards." I says, "But again, well, I'm a magician." He says, "But if you throw one card down," I said, "you only have 3 cards." He says, "No, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards." He says, "You can't be doing this. I'm looking at you and I can't believe you can just throw one card down and tell me you still have 4 cards." He says, "I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards." I says, "Well, what happens if you throw two down?" He says, "Well, I still have four." I says, "No, you don't." He says, "You have one card. I see the one card there." He says, "No, I do have a four." And he shows me the four. And of course, he did have the four. And that's the card trick. Now, how's it done? Well, obviously, it's done with Elmsley Counts. And they're all fours, by the way. You can see that they're all fours. Now, you can buy a one-way deck. Okay, you can buy a one-way deck with all fours. You can buy a one-way deck with 5 or 6 different denominations. You can have a one-way deck. I don't mean denominations. I mean you can buy all kings, you can buy all fours, you can buy all jacks, all aces, whatever you want to use for the trick. I just picked fours because it's 4 cards that he keeps winding up with. You can make up another story. It doesn't have to be about fours or how many cards you have left. 4 cards. It could be whatever you want it to be, but you'd have to come up with another routine. This works well with fours, obviously. Okay, so 7 cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All fours. You can see that they're all fours, right? Okay, so get yourself, let me just get out of camera just for a second, although I won't be getting out of camera, it's a robotic camera. Get yourself some spray, let me see, what is it called? Let's see, it's called Golden Touch spray. It's really good. It gives your hands the ability to do a better Elmsley count. Golden Touch lotion. Now I took it, and they give you, when you buy these on Amazon, they give you like 2. You got to buy 2 or 3. I can't remember. And I had to put it in a little bottle, a little spray bottle. Okay, because when I carry this, I don't want this big thing. I want this little thing here. And you can get like 500 applications out of this. Give yourself a spray here and a spray here, like so, and then just rub your hands until it kind of dries. It gives you the gripping power for what we're going to do, which is an Elmsley count. The whole trick is an Elmsley count. So if you don't know how to do an Elmsley count, go up on YouTube and type in Elmsley count tutorial. There are a number of ways of doing it. I don't use the pinch method, okay, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't do that, okay. It doesn't look natural to do the pinch method. So if you see the pinch method on the Elmsley count, then you're doing it. You don't want to do it that way. You want to do this method here. Now, I'm not going to go into how to do it. Just learn it online. Okay. What I'm going to do though is to show you what I do. Okay. I'm taking one card and sliding it forward like so, just like so. Then I'm rolling my fingers. I got my pointer finger here, and my thumb is going to roll a bunch of the other cards. 1, I'm going to come back and leave that underneath. 2, slide that forward. 3, 4. So if I do it a little faster, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the Elmsley count. That's called the Elmsley count. It was made by It was created by a fellow named Paris Elmsley, and it's used in a lot of tricks today. And the gripping power of that lotion, the Golden Touch lotion, really helps out a lot. So when you're going to do this trick, you want to spray your hands a little bit. All right. Remember, there's 7 cards here. You want to make them look like 4. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to throw 1 down. Then you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and throw another 1 down. And then you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, throw another 1 down. And then the last time you do it, well, you have 4 here now. You want to get down to 3. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, throw that down. And now you have 3. And now you can still do it 1, 2, 3, 4. And you say, well, what happens if I throw 2 down? And the guy says, you can't have 4. You can only have, I see 1 here. He says, no, I have 4. So that's the whole routine. And the story is, you're going to count out. The very first trick I saw was a magician doing a trick with cards. And he counted out 1, 2, 3, 4. He threw 1 card down and he said, how many do I have left? And I said, you have 3. He says, no, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to lean the cards forward so gravity takes over a little bit too. But if I throw another card down, what do you think I have now? And he says, you have 3. He says, no, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it looks like I'm counting out 4 cards. But what I'm doing is doing 1, coming back, pushing these top cards over, leaving 1 in my hand, 2, 3, 4. Elmsley Count. Go practice it. Go look at it first. Make up your own story. And if I throw another card down, how many do I have left, sir? He says, you have 3. He says, no, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and he threw 1 down. Now, I sometimes change the story a little bit where I say, I wasn't looking, but I saw you spread 3 cards, so I know you only have 3 now. He says, no, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. If you want to add that to it. And I said to him, well, what happens if you throw down 2? He says, I still have 4. And of course, you show him the 4. And that's the trick. I came up with that a number of years ago. And I'm finally giving it away to you guys out there in Card Magic Land. All right? Frank Paris over and out.